Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Weedsport. Ran a good time here in practice. I think the one car got us right there at the end of practice. Track came in very clean. I was just kind of running around, trying not to run into anybody. Getting a feel for the track. This practice is the fastest I've ran so far today. My last practice I kind of got in when the middle was pretty worn out already. And I still ran like a mid-7. So I'm hoping for qualifying here we could run about what we did in practice. It seemed like the track started coming in a little bit more. Be right here on the bottom. Try not to slide up too much, keep the car straight, get a decent launch off of turn 2. Get a wide entrance for turn 3, try to get all the way down here to the bottom and just hold down here, don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. That was super close to that inside wall on 3 and 4. Ran very fast. Okay. Ran like half a tenth faster. One car. Oh, damn. He's in the 5s? Holy crap, he's fast. I recognize his name. Pretty sure I've raced him before. He is very quick all the time. But I'm happy with the time we ran in qualifying. Ran a 48 there in the second lap, which isn't very bad at all either. Both faster than what we ran in practice. The 3 car, I think, ran slightly quicker than us there. I don't know what he ran for his second lap. I'm interested to see. He ran a 6:27 his second lap, so he ran slightly quicker on his second lap than his first. He ran a 6:11 on his second lap, so that was still would have been on pole. So track definitely got quicker. We're gonna have some heat races here, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green for that. Alright, well, we qualified 4th, so we'll be 2nd in heat number 2. Don't really want to be on the outside for the feature race, but we're just going to have to work with what we're given here. We'll watch the front guys in this one. Should be 6, I think, in the first heat, and 5 in the second one, because we got 11 here in the race. There was about 20 people registered until I think the last couple seconds, or last couple minutes. There might have been like a couple more that registered, so they split us up 11 and 11. I thought it was going to be like a full field of 20 and we're going to have a long consolation race, really tear up the track, but that ends up not happening. So it'll be interesting to see with this field size if we can keep a pretty clean race throughout the whole time. Is there 6 in this one? Yeah, there's 6 in the first heat. I don't know where the 10 car is not here. Okay. That makes some more sense why there was only 5. Yeah, the 4 car back here is blinking a little bit. He was doing that in practice also, so hopefully nobody runs into him or he doesn't blink odd and end up on somebody's like left rear. But we'll see how this goes. One car is probably going to get a huge launch. I think they go around twice here, I would say. Yeah, they're going to go around another time. But we'll see how he's running, like where he's running at, because I'm interested to see where he got that 5 out of. Because that is absolutely flying. I was really happy with our time too, and we still qualified 4th, so this is a very quick field of drivers. I think the 7 car ended up getting by us there right at the end. He got a 6:17. What'd he run for his first lap? He ran the 6:17 and a 6:51, so solid laps by them. We got 8 laps here in the heat races. Everybody's gonna transfer over to the feature. We're not gonna have any consolation because it's a small field. But green flag is going to be out as soon as the leader goes. He gets a big jump.
Green flag.
He is gone from the field. Really sends it in, slides it up. I'm going to watch second place. The 5 car came out of nowhere. I think he was in 3rd, had a decent launch, and got going all the way up to 2nd there into turn 1. The 1 car is kind of running a little bit higher than I expected in 3 and 4. He doesn't go as low as I do into 1, but he gets a really good launch on exit. 5 car is trying all he can to get back into his 2nd place spot. 4 car gets into the 3. The 3 goes around. That sucks for him a lot. He went from starting 3rd in the feature all the way back to probably what, 9th now? Because the 10 car is not here, so he won't finish 6th. So I think he's going to be 9th on the feature. Everybody is getting pretty spread out now. I want to see where this guy is running, see where he's getting all his speed from, because he's still running like low 6s right now, which is very fast. Not going all the way to the bottom, not risking it. Ooh, 4 car sent it up into the 5. Let's go back and see that, because I was watching the leader there. 4 car had a really good run off of turn 2, it looks like, or the 5 just had a really bad run off of turn 2. 4 was real aggressive, getting in the corner, trying to throw a slide job, not clear, and just runs it up into the 5. 5 car gets out into the wall, which sucks for him. He went from starting 3rd to back to 3rd now, so he got by 4th place for his spot back at least. Because he's going to probably start 5th right where he was for qualifying. But we got 2 laps left here. Trying to just learn off of his line. It seems like he's going in, just drifting up the track, getting that grip on the exit. And going into 3, he's kind of just running mid. That's going to probably wear out a ton through both these heat races and the beginning of the feature. He's going in real high into turn 1, which I'm shocked by. Still running low 6s. Like, dude's consistent. Like, he ran a 597 here in this heat still and running low-ass 6s the entire time. So, super consistent. He's going to be very tough to beat, especially him starting on pole, having control of that. He ran a 681, which is his worst lap, which is still super fast. That would have been, what, for qualifying? That actually would have been back in, like, 7th or so. So, still ran a hell of a time there. Very quick. So, we're going to have our heat race coming up here now. Hopefully, we could run well. We're starting on the outside pole. We'll see if we can have a better jump than that 3 car did and not have the unfortunate mishap of getting wrecked as well. Because the 7 car has been pretty fast. I think he was fastest in my last practice too, with like a low 7 or like a 7.3 something like that. I know he was a little bit faster than I was, but I don't know when he got that lap in the lobby as well. But he's been quick, so it'll be a good race hopefully. We'll see if we can have a better jump than the previous race did, besides the leader. Everybody else just kind of sagged off the beginning, and nobody was in contention for the win. So we'll see how this goes here. I'll probably restart in 3rd, 4th gear, one of the 2, just to get going, and you don't really have to shift. Because these cars get up and goes pretty well. Doesn't really matter what gear for the most part. Kind of, once it starts going, it grips pretty well in any gear. So hopefully we can do pretty well here. Probably going to do 3rd gear, it seems like, because that seems to be a good launching point, and you only have to shift once. We'll see in the heat. I want to try to get as good of a jump as we can being on outside pole. Maybe in the feature we'll do 4th if this doesn't work out too well. Because we'll be a little bit further back in the pack unless we win our heat, which I'm hoping to. Hopefully we could stick in this grip on the outside of the first corner. Unless we get singled out, I want to like go low and try to slide up. Hopefully we can have a good jump. Just have to watch the 7 car on our inside. About to say outside. And hopefully 3rd place doesn't get a good jump and try to get to throw a slider on us. He can go anytime. That shift kind of straightened our car out weird in the corner. Ooh, I think he might have been in 2nd gear or something because we really caught him towards the exit of the straightaway. Oh, I'm still sideways down the back stretch. Try to get up in this grip. Try not to get hits. I was kind of coming down a little bit. We're basically almost 3 wide, and I'm just getting pushed up by the 8 car. Thank you, 8 car. Because he did not want to give us any room into 1. Okay, this heat race is ridiculous. Try to run the bottom here. Get as much grip as we can on exit. 8 car is real sideways there on off of 2. He's in our back a little bit. Got us sideways. This heat race has been really hectic so far, but luckily we got back into our spot, which is nice. Hopefully we can have a cleaner feature race than this. Somehow none of us went wrecking. I'm shocked by that. But I'm going to race people how they race me. He didn't give me no room going into turn 1 on the second lap, so I give him no room going into 3 on the following corner. Oh, it's not turning. Back end did not want to come around. Like, I think I had my front right in the grip, and it just kept on going straight, which was not helping me out any. That turn 1 seems decent, but not amazing. I want to go low here in 3 and 4. Feel like I could find some speed as long as I don't hit that inside wall. Cutting it close though. Cutting it super close.
Here we go.
That was a pretty good 1 and 2. He has a good exit though.
White flag.
I'm so close to clipping that wall. He's all up in the slick. We might have a good run on him here.
Outside.
Gonna be on his inside at least.
Clear.
I'm gonna try to get by him clean. He's gonna have some momentum. We are side by side. I think he barely got it. Good run. That was super close. We got second. Damn, we were side by side there at the end. Had a good run there off of 2. I want to go back to the beginning of that because that was hectic as hell. Jump all the way back to the end of this before we grid up.
Yeah, sorry about that start. Definitely wasn't as clean as I wanted it.
Oh, you're all good. I think it was mainly the 8 car. I think he slid up some. I was sliding down. But the 8 car had momentum here and just slid us up into turn 1. Gave us no room. Sent us into the corner. So I did the same thing to him basically in 3 and 4. It got him super sideways, but it got him sideways enough to where he came back down the track and hit us. So we'll see how this feature race goes. He's starting out right behind us, so he might not be too happy, but it is what it is. You do it to me, I'm going to do it right back to you. Race how you want to be raced. But it was a hell of a heat race. I can't believe I got all the way back up to him. That bottom side in 1 and 2 really was paying off for us. And I really do think that the 7 car started in 2nd gear there, because we really caught him towards the end of the straightaway. Because 3rd gear worked pretty good for us, had a decent launch, and then by the end of by the end of the straightaway, going into turn 1, we had pretty good speed. But when we went to go shift up in the 4th, it like straightened out our car odd. So I kind of want to restart in 4th gear so that doesn't happen. Because I really don't want it to like straighten out and us go straight into the wall coming off turn 4 for the start of the race, or any restart really.
1 to go.
And we're not really trying to like fight too hard getting into turn 1 since we're not on the outside pole. So I'm gonna try this out. It might work out fine. We might end up getting in the back of the 7 trying to push him down the straightaway. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to stay as square up with him as I can if he is in a lower gear and we do catch him down the straightaway.
Great, kick this thing off.
But the 1 car is going to be a real hard one to beat, I feel like. And this 4 car was kind of a wrecking ball in their heat.
5 off lane. Pace car's off. Be ready.
Yeah, 4th gear was fine. 4th gear, nothing went wrong, really. 4 car slides up. Try not to get in the back. I'm getting hit. Can you get off my bumper? Jesus. I was trying to stay off the 7. I was like just on his inside, and there was somebody just on mine. That was a mess. I'm going to try to keep running my inside in 1 and 2, because that seemed to have been working. 4 car got into the wall there. I think the outside just has more momentum in 3 and 4. So I'm going to try to run that for the race as much as we can for right now. Because I think if you can get down to where that grip is and not slide up too much, you'll be fine. And we get a caution, so we're going to restart in 4th. These are single file restarts. Nobody up here changed any spots. The 5 car's in the pit, so it seems like he might have gotten wrecked or something. We'll go back and see everything that happened after the race. The 11 car is working his way up. It looks like 3 car was started 3rd. No, he started 2nd, so he qualified 3rd. He's working his way back up from starting in last, pretty much. So we have a couple laps under caution here, and we'll see how it goes when we go back green.
All right, everybody, let's get ready to go.
All right, we're going to be back here in 4th place now. Hopefully we can get a decent jump. Might be able to get to the inside of the 4 car by turn 1 if we get a decent jump. Hopefully the guys behind us don't have a very good run. 4 got into the back of the 7 there. I think we got a either a 2X or a 4X there in the heat race. Not sure that's how it's going to go for our safety. I'm not really that worried about safety on the dirt side. We have a lot of safety rating. All 4 of us had a pretty good jump. Can't get by the 4 car. He's going to just go down. He might go and slide up into the 7. No, he stays pretty low. Trying to stay off of him. He's going to run low as well. Trying to stay out of his rear. He got in the wall and flipped himself, so that's going to be next caution. We get a Ghost 2X from him flipping. I think we hit him like right in the door. But I didn't get into him going in the corner. Trouble, yep. He did that all himself. He was trying hard to run that very bottom, and we got to wait for the pace truck to come by. So we move up to 3rd. That's great. Hopefully we can try to work on the 7 here. And I'll bring you guys back. We're getting ready to go green once again. Hopefully we can stay green for the rest of this. That'd be great.
All right, fellas, let's get ready to go.
All right, so we either have like 2, or we either have like 4X or 6X in the race already. I don't know how it counts in the heat races. I know in the practice of the race session, if you get X's, it counts as like half towards your rating. I don't know if the heat is the same way or not, or it might just be full. I'm not that worried about it, like I said. It's funny, right before we went green, I was saying I don't worry about my safety rating, and then we get 2 from the guy flipping in front of us. But they'll make for a good thumbnail, I feel like. Dude flipping right in front of us. Or like right on our car for the most part. 1 car is getting some great jumps there. I'm going to try to keep running this low side in 1 and 2. If I don't get too sideways, I get really good runs, and I can stay pretty much side by side. Ooh, the 1 car is all up in the wall. I think we're 3 wide. I'm going to try to stay real low so we don't... Yeah, we were 3 wide. 1 car was all up in the wall, getting into turn 3 there. We got up to 2nd from all that, because the 7 car got checked up from the 1. But they have to run so far out there. It gets like flat at the top, and the bottom still has a good amount of grip if you can stay all the way down here. You just have to really wait on the car to get out of the slick, and you can get on the gas.
Still outside. You're outside if you want it.
Just have to not flip ourselves like the 4 car did.
Outside.
You can just see how much momentum that outside has, though. He's trying to pinch us down going into 1, but he's getting all through that slick coming off of 2.
Still outside. Clear.
And he's like running through the slick in 3 and 4. He might just follow us here. We just got the lead. Hell yeah.
Outside.
Barely at the line, but we got it. That's all that matters. Led the lap.
Leader. Well done, my man.
I'm kind of shocked that we
Doing a great job, bud.
are running the bottom as well as we are. It just got so slick up top. Ooh, well. Have to be so careful on throttle. I know he's going to keep getting good runs off of turn 4. So I'm trying to leave it open for him so we don't crash.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
But great racing. I know the 1 car is really fast. I've raced them a handful of times, I'm pretty sure.
Clear by half.
And we're still running away from the 7 car back there, which I'm shocked by. Ooh, I almost got in the wall there. That would have sucked. That would have sent us right up into the 1 car.
Clear.
He's definitely sending it in harder into turn 3 because he can. He definitely can send it in harder into these corners, which is helping him stay on my outside.
Clear high. Outside.
Little sideways off of turn 2.
Still out there.
Ooh, Jesus. I don't know if I came up a little bit on him or he was trying. Okay. You're all good. I wasn't sure if I came up the slightest bit or not. Now he's going to try to follow us through this line. We're going to be able to have a little bit more arc going into these corners. Try to catch this grip up here. See if we could hold him off. His bottom seems to be very fast if you could run it right. But now that he's not on our outside, like holding us down, I don't want to like overdrive it and miss my marks. That's the main thing. Him being on the outside was kind of like a marker on like how hard to go. And it was working really well for us because he might be a little bit faster than us. He's very quick. Got about 10 laps to go next time by. Kind of overdriving turn 3 a little bit. Trying not to hit him into that wall because he's getting his nose in there.
Keep it up, my man. About 10 laps
He definitely
to go.
sends it a little harder into the corners than I do. Jesus.
Inside. Clear him.
He's very fast. Very aggressive too, but I don't blame him. He is fast. Try to cross him back over. He was trying to hold it down there. Dang, we get a 2x from that? That's kind of dumb.
That nose dirty up there.
That's kind of dumb that we get a 2x from that, but he got by us fine. He was a little bit quicker than us anyways. I'm surprised I held him off as much as we did. We'll see if I can catch back up to him. Getting all the way down by this wall. We're gone from the field. Just us two up here. I definitely do better when I'm behind or side by side with somebody than in front. It makes me push it a little bit harder and I run a little bit better, I feel like, for the most part. I'm staying like right on his ass. He's not getting away by any means. I'm getting so dangerously close to that wall. I'm happy that glitch is gone where it was poked out a little, like an invisible wall. Dang, he had a really good turn 2 there. I was a little bit slow to get on throttle. I feel like I catch him through 3 a little bit and kind of even out off of 4. You gotta get so low into turn 1 without hitting that wall. It's terrifying. Starting to move up slightly. So close to that turn 3 wall. I had to nail the gas to get by it, but then I had to tap the brake to not slide up too much. Ooh, I thought he was gonna get that wall there. I really thought he was gonna get that wall. He's starting to pull away a little bit. I'm gonna try to move up a little bit into this grip. Even though it's slick underneath, but there's a lot of grip that's built up from us running the bottom. I think he was doing the same thing. He's using it in 1 and 2 as well. It's interesting. Oh, I got in the wall. That was stupid on me. I was trying to get it to turn without getting the back end to slide out, and I just kind of
Couple more.
chased it up to the wall. It wasn't any good. We only got a couple more laps though. He's kind of out of reach at this point, but great racing overall. That was a lot of fun. Shocked I kept up with him as well as I did.
Come to the white.
But great win by him. I'm shocked that we kept up, and we started 4th, came up to 2nd. Very happy with how we did. About 3 seconds ahead of 2nd place, or 3rd place, I should say, as well. So that went really well. Good win. Sorry about the 2x. I was trying to cross you back over, and I felt like we didn't hit that hard, but still gave us a 2x.
Hey, good race, buddy. Yeah, it's stupid, but it's all good. It's all good. Thank you. Good race.
Yeah, that was a great race. We were side by side for so long. I'm shocked that we were able to hold it like that for that long. That was a lot of fun. Let's go back, see the beginning of that, because it was a crazy start of the race by all means. Top was very quick in the beginning. Yeah, we got checked up on the high side, and the 5 car was just there on my getting to my inside. He was sliding up. I don't think he expected everybody to check up, and everything just conspired from that. From him getting to my back left, though, I was like just trying to bring the car back straight, and he kept getting my back left. It was just a mess altogether. But I think he ended up in the first wreck, if I'm not mistaken, because he was in the pits, I believe. Where was it? 11 car, really straight through 3 and 4, just sends the 5 car. I think the same exact thing happened to him in the heat race. His front right looks like it's bouncing a whole bunch too, and he cannot turn from that. Gets into the wall there, just comes to a stop. I don't blame him. And then once we get going again, I got a really good start on the 4. He tries to jump low. I thought he was going to slide up into the 7. He keeps it out of him. I was trying to stay on his inside, and then he's going to send it way down at the inside. I stay off of him the best I can. Yeah, we weren't even touching him there, but he did blink right in front of us too. But he had plenty of room in front of us. I just checked up to go straight and missed the bottom down here and not do what the 4 car did, because that will definitely ruin your race. We got a 2x from that, but when we were driving, it didn't affect us at all. So that's nice, at least. And then once we got going again, I know he screwed up at some point. Where was it? I think it was a couple, oh wait, it was like the first lap in. You can see up here, the one car, he gets super wide into this, skims the wall there, and it kind of just screws up his whole 3 and 4. He gets all the way up in the wall. We're 3 wide, coming off of turn 4. Somehow the 7 car keeps it off of him. I thought we were going to stay 3 wide, but we didn't. And I started getting this bottom rolling. Like, I was rolling so well on the bottom. They were assuming the top was going to be quicker, I guess, still. You can see how wide the track is. But I was able to get most of my tires, 3 of my 4 tires, way down there, get that close to the wall, and just keep it rolling as well as we did. I'm shocked that we were side by side with the 1 car for as long as we were too, and the 7 just kept falling off, so I don't know what was happening with him. He was very fast, and then when I was side by side with the 1, he was just falling off. But it was a hell of a race. I was getting as close as I could to that wall every lap. I think we led probably about like 7-8 laps there. I think it was this lap where we actually clear him barely by the time we got to the line. He slid up a little bit too high. He's going to get a great run off of turn 4 still, but we barely beat him to the line. If that would have been for the win, that would have been amazing if we stayed side by side for the whole time. But that top side was just going away a little bit too much. I want to see where we ended up touching too, because that was like a weird incident that happened. I don't know exactly what happened. But it was a great race, very clean. I like this kind of racing. Good side-by-side, multiple grooves, able to basically run the same exact lap times, lap after lap, up front for leading the race. It was a lot of fun. Very, very good race. He was just getting such good runs on that outside, but we kept leading the lap just slightly. He was sending it into these corners really hard, and that's how he was able to keep up with us. Yeah, I kind of came up a little bit there. I don't think we touched, but I had like a weird exit to where, oh yeah, I almost hit that wall. That's what it was. I almost hit that inside wall. That's what happened. I forgot about that. Still side by side. He was like going through the slick, coming up off a 4 in the grip and getting all that momentum off the corner. He was doing the same thing in 1 and 2, like just sliding on up, working really well for him. I think right here is when it happened. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I think it just like weird netcode-ish kind of thing. I don't know what happened. I think we just barely touch. Oh yeah, I think he started turning in the slightest bit earlier than I did. Like I was trying to turn in, my car wasn't rotating is what happened. And then by the time it rotated, his front end was there. So that's just a racing deal, no biggie. We stayed straight off of everything there. What camera was I in? I think I was in 1. He was running really well on that low side. Once he got behind me, he was chasing me down. He was super fast down here. Real aggressive into these corners, a lot more than I was, and just able to keep up a lot of speed. A little bit more. He was able to keep up a lot of speed, just a little bit more than I was, but going into these corners is where he was catching me. He was just so aggressive going in, and that's where he mainly caught me. And I think it might have been next lap where he got to our inside in 1 and 2 for the most part. Yeah, we were right on that wall, man. That was so close. Actually, I might have been in camera 3, but this camera works pretty well too. Works really well for turn 1. Oh yeah, he was like right on our bumper there, so I think it was next lap. Like this was just great racing. So fun. I'm shocked I held him off as long as we did. I thought I was going to push him down into that wall there. That was terrifying, but he stays out of it. I think right here is where he got a little bit to our inside. It tapped us, so I give him the room. I didn't want to push him down the track. Trying to pinch him down like he was to us. Not like in a bad way. I was trying to do the same line he was, and it just didn't work nearly as well. Like you could see all the grip that built up from everybody running the bottom now. And it just kind of slid me up. As soon as I got out here, I got some grip, and I tried to cross him back over right there, and it clipped him in the back left. Like, I tried to cross him over as hard as we could to get on that low side going into 1. He did a good job keeping it low off of 4, and we just touched a little bit. No big deal. Don't know why we get a 2X for that, but after that, he was kind of gone for the most part, and it seemed like everybody else kept it pretty clean. From 2nd to 4th was pretty close for a little while. I don't know what happened to... What happened to these guys? So what happened to the 5? Oh, the 5 car was a lap down at that point in this battle. So this is from 2nd and 3rd. They were pretty close for most of the race. The 7 car ended up pulling away. But great race by the 1 car, great win. And I'll take that all day being car number 2. I want to see his iRating, like how high it is. And we kept up with him. Led a decent amount of laps, but happy we had a really good green race there to the end because that was a ton of fun. So finishing car number 2 in 2nd should be a good iRating day, I feel like. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in strength of field was 21:38. There was 2 separate splits. If we all got thrown into the same split, that probably would have been a mess of a race, and we probably wouldn't have had as good of a race with the 1 car as we did. We actually had the quickest lap of the race, too. That's kind of surprising. Thought the 1 car definitely would, but finished second to him. We led 8 of the laps, which is awesome. Very happy about that. Gained 19, almost back up to 4,500. He's actually not as high above us as I thought. I thought he was going to be in like the 5 or 6K range, but he was very fast. Every time I race against him, he's always very fast, but really clean race as well, so that was a ton of fun. Hope to race with him some more. And it was just unfortunate with the 5 and 4 what happened. 4 car just hit that wall and flipped right in front of us. We got a 2x from that. What happened to our safety? We lost 0.28. Yikes. We had a 4x here, and then we had heat number 2. We had a 2x here, so that probably all got together. We had no X's in the practice. A few people, or only the 3 car did. But a lot of X's in the race, it seems like. Only the 7 car kept it clean for the most part. The other guys that did not race are the only ones without the change as well, even though he lost some safety. Maybe he wrecked in what? He got 2 here. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he disconnected before the race started. I have no clue, but he still lost some safety for the heat race, which sucks. But we actually had the quickest lap. I'm very happy about that. Proud of that because ran really solid there for that race. Happy with how that went. That was a lot of fun. Weedsport always puts up some great races, and I've loved that track since it came in. Had some good success there. Had a heartbreak in the limited late models. If you guys haven't seen that, you should check that out because that was kind of crazy. But this is probably the best race side by side with somebody I've had at this track for as many laps as we did. We probably did for a solid 10 laps there in the middle of the race after we went green, which was awesome. So very happy with how that went. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race as well. Let me know if you guys did run this earlier in the week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.